All right. Sorry about the cutoff, though. Well, I feel bad. Sorry, guys. So you water it once every week, every other week. What's best for you? So, Miss Christie, if you kill them, I left mine in the car and had it sun. You missed that part. I got it sunburnt and got it left in the car and almost killed it. You can see I have this little nub. I've added some water. It's growing fine. Once you get it all root bound in here, the best thing to do is transplant it into a slightly larger pot. Don't go huge. A lot of people make that mistake. They'll go to a great big pot. If you put things in a great big pot, yeah, they have lots of room to grow, but it also starves them for the amount of water they get because you're spreading that water throughout all of that dirt, not just that area, and people have a tendency to underwater. Learn that the hard way, so I recommend not doing that. The other thing that I find interesting from what I've learned in one of my documents in the how to root cuttings at home, when you use all of the steps that I've mentioned, when you use fresh soil, you irrigate your pot, you use the right size pot, you make sure your plants have plenty of roots, and when I do mine, I just stuck one in here, so one of them doesn't have very many roots, but this one is just probably another 2 weeks and I'll plant this one in the pot. This one, definitely, I like to have a lot of roots to go ahead and plant it in the pot. I highly recommend that for any of your breakage. And then, good size pot, clean soil, fresh water, not ice cold water. I don't know that people have noticed this, but if you use ice cold water straight from the tap, your plants will right away wither. If you use room temperature water, they have a tendency to do better and they respond better. It's kind of like if you're really hot and you drink ice cold water, yeah, you feel really good, but it takes your breath away. Same thing for a plant. It takes the oxygen away and it makes the plant kind of freak out like it's out inside in the cold. So if you use room temperature, you'll also learn something today. So if you follow all the steps, you will end up with a nice, healthy plant that grows and does really well. And it will add some accent to your home and some beauty and some home and comfort to your home, be it a new home, an old home, or if you'd like to give them to friends, you sure can. So thank you all for attending. I appreciate it. Is there any questions that anyone has? No? Does anyone feel like they learned anything today?
Yes.
Yes.
If I bring you my plants, would you take care of them?
You sound like my mother. I do have a green thumb.
You use cinnamon as a growth hormone?
I did not know that.
It's the same thing.
Really?
Cinnamon. Yep.
Like how much cinnamon? Like a lot of cinnamon?
Like the same, like you stick the
Just
plant
dip
in the growth hormone that you would, just stick it in there.
A cinnamon stick?
No, just cinnamon, dry cinnamon. Just stick your plant in there and then.
I didn't know that.
Oh, wow.
Maybe
I will have to try that. That's definitely, it'd be worth trying. I always have cinnamon at my house, so. Well, thank you all again for attending. I really appreciate it. You guys are so
Very good. You should get an A on your class.